This is ridiculous. What he's trying to do and get for this. But we don't have to do shit. We're locked in. Because in Ontario and in Canada, we have rental rules that protect us. And interest rate increases and rating, all of that. I could put the stitch marker here, Jesus. So we're protected. In fact, the advice from most is just sit where you are and let them take you to the landlord tenant board, what they call them. So, but now I want you all to go to Google and go to Toronto and actually look up how much like rental places are. Then go to Vancouver, all right, on the other side. Like look across the country. It's wild. Blows my mind. Where I live in Missouri, rent is so cheap, right? We don't have that thing called, cheap rent. We don't have that thing. We don't have that thing. So I'm here in St. Louis, right? 2 beds, 2.5 bath. Yeah, $1,500 rent by me. Imagine arsenic. This is why we didn't want to move. Right? We didn't want to move last year because we're paying really good cheap rent. We'll never find this price anywhere. The second we move, everything gets more expensive, right? Plus with him wanting to go back to school or do something online, it would have been better to just stay where we are. Do you know what I'm saying? Rather than worry about that. So we just kind of went with it. That's all. You're buying your own house. We're doing a rent to own and we're paying $350 a month. We'll have it paid in 4 years. Oh my gosh. That's incredible. Yeah, the housing market in Toronto and the city and east of where we are, oh, it just blew up. And it took all the directions. It really did. Buying a house now and the down payment, look up average home prices in Toronto. It's just wild. So we moved east of the city knowing that the city was just oversaturated to shit. Yarn to crafting. And Danning, you must be the middle of the state of those prices good for you, right? I'm starting school again at the beginning of March. Elsa, are you actually going back? Are you going for sure? I'm on round 9. Are you doing online or you're traveling back to something close by, or do you have to move for that? What's the dealio? LP, can you do a quick check? How many are in, if you could actually, LP, do you know you could do me a real favor? This would be super helpful. Could you have the names of the submissions for the people ready in a list for me? And I can copy that in at the end, or I'm just gonna have to type them all. You can post it in mod channel, in our DM on mods. That'd be super awesome. And just keep a running list and I can copy. Yeah. If you could just, that'll help me actually keep the pace up on that. I didn't think about asking you sooner. Or whoever can. I'm for sure online. Masters of Teaching in English Education. Good for you though. Y'all, I think the one thing the pandemic, and again, not to harp on it, but what it did teach a lot of people is that certain industries get affected and impacted in different ways that I don't think anyone saw. Food industry and restaurants and entertainment at large. When you looked at what was deemed essential versus not, whatever the hell that meant. Love to hang out with your yarn balls more, but I have okay, so Dace, I appreciate you. Gotta go. Yes, pretend to sleep. It is super heckin' late. Thank you for bringing your fam in, Dace, and for sharing your cross stitch that you're working on. Please, I can't wait to see more of it. I can't wait to see more of that update. Get that good rest. Yeah, so Arsenic, if you've got, again, just for those who may have missed, again, I'm happy to pull it up as much as we need. If you want to design a pick stitch emote heart, like some of the ones we've done, you could win the love disc. It's just something a little fun for the community. There's not a lot of squares to color in, but what would you do? No, nice to meet you. Yeah, of course. All of you folks connecting all over the States. Hi. And yo, Aurora Crochet, how are you, friend? Good to see you, lovely. I hope you're doing good. Happy Monday to you. On round 10, if anyone's following along or doing this with me. Maybe I'm the only one making a love disc today. That's okay. That's okay. How are you, Aurora, though? There's hearts. Okay, there's 5? Okay, cool, cool. Okay. 5 entrants. There could be other people working on stuff, right? I know nothing on this Pokemon, though, actually. I'm glad you're good, Aurora. And some of this shit needs to stop. There we go. God damn it. I have that heart pattern, but I'm trying to finish my monster. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. We're just kind of doing it because why not? Not everyone is a Valentine's person. I totally get it. I'm not. Actually, I'll tell you, my first Valentine's with my guy, I'll share this story with you. First Valentine's with my guy, we went go-kart racing. We were like, you know, let's be big kids. Forget about like chocolates and stuff or whatever. We're like, let's go be big kids. Oh, you're working on the reverse? Well, yo, enjoy that pattern. Recently got stolen and sold, but you know, it's a lot of fun. What was I saying? Oh my gosh, I just completely brain dead. Anyway, I just totally forgot what my train of thought was reading something. You finished your Valentine's Day gift an hour or two ago, so you're relaxing now. I love it. Oh yes, there's the ghost pattern. Thank you, LP. Grab it. It's free. Shouldn't cost. Can you imagine the person was charging $15? First Valentine's with your guy. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Panda, I love you. Oh my gosh, I could kiss you right now. First Valentine's with my guy. We went go-kart racing and mini putt. Because we wanted to like, let's go be big kids again. We did that. So we went and we booked. I was doing so fast that I lapped him like 8 or 9 times. I lapped him. Because I used to love go-karting as a kid and growing up. So I had experience because my cousin had a go-kart. So dating him, I'm good. How are you doing? Yeah, yarning to be crafting. But like, he was just like casually enjoying a go-kart, going around the course, and I'm like race mode, right? I kept like bullying my way around him because we were just, I don't know, it was our first Valentine's. So it was a lot of fun. But that yeah. I ended up getting him like a wine holder in the shape of a boat because he loves boats a lot. A lot. This whole house would be boats everything if I let him. We did not let him. But yeah, he loves boats. Like if you could ask him to what life would he live, what lifestyle, it would be traveling around on a boat. So I got him a wine holder because he's Italian, so loves his vino. And Zom, is it OMG Glia or Glia? How do I say your name? Let me know what you prefer. Welcome in. Are you a maker or a crafter? What do you work on? So he would be a crew. Totally Jaemon. Absolutely, like, he loves boats, but he wants to have his own. Do you know what I mean? Like, he wants his own boat. So, Valentine's Day is our anniversary when I met. Is it really, Panda? That is adorable. That is adorable. And if you can share, how did you meet, Panda? You don't have to share. It's always nice to talk about how people met. I'll share with you also. My guy would kill me, but he knows it's out there. I met my guy on Craigslist in the men seeking men section. It was not a glorious walk on a beach. It was 8 hours. That was our meetup. It was very romantic. Yeah, I had lied to him that I was married at the time because he was lying to me about not being with someone, which I didn't know. So then we both caught each other in a lie, and then we both went on. And here we are 9 years later. It's such a romantic story, isn't it? Based on, isn't it terrible? I know. And the thing is, the problem is in the gay community, the reason I said I was a married straight guy was because you get a different kind of person responding than if you post it as something else. So it's like playing mind games in the community. Whatever that meant. Okay, now they just fucking ghost each other. They just ghost each other. That's what these apps are. Just ghosting. Crazy. Okay, Leah, thank you so much. That helps when you said that. I see it now. I crochet too, so I love finding fellow crochet streams to hang out. Well, thank you for that follow. If you have anything you're working on, we'd love to see it. We'd love to. Oh my gosh, my 22 months.
Love your face.
I love your face. How are you? Lovely. It's good to see you. I hope you've been doing well. Enjoy your lurk cat and dinner. My guy and I don't do Valentine's, but he got me chocolate this year. He's getting a massage, lady masseuse on Valentine's. So he jokingly said, since I'm getting naked with another lady on Valentine's Day, I got you chocolate because that's our sense of humor. Of course. That's my guy and I as well. Right? It's so wild, isn't it? I don't think people did that. I know. I did. Oh, Lord. Yeah. Anyway, Jay Cooney, welcome in. How are you, lovely? We just kind of did our thing. Now, here's the extended story. I didn't know that he wasn't in a relationship or leaving one, and he had been kind of like, you know, 9 toes out or whatever they say, like a foot out. Like, the thing is, I felt so guilty for lying to him. I did. I felt awful that I went back and I told him. I called him. I'm like, I just want to let you know, I fucked up. I lied. I'm not married. Da 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 da, and all of this stuff. And he thanked me for telling the truth. And I was like, I want to see you again. And yeah, that was it. That was us. Okay, trying to start off a panic attack. Oh no, not to go from school from Valentine's. And oh, way too many people. I know. I hope it gets better for you, Jay Cooney. You ever cross Stitch Path or cross Bard Girl? Ask her how she met her husband. I love Bard Girl's story. You met your husband through World of Warcraft. I moved from Ireland to the US to be with him, so I don't have room to say anything. Listen, it's fine. Love is love. Love is love, wherever you find it. Thanks, friend. You know you're the best. No, you. I hope things get better, though, friend. I really do. It's the worst. That anxiety shit. I met my husband selling him a computer when I worked at Best Buy. Oh, I like that story. I like that. That's really cool. Imagine just like selling you and you find this man who's like buying a computer off you. Sorry, I hope you're better now. I know, right? I'm on the store now, so it's hopefully going to be calmer soon. I hope so too. I miss, says Dandy, I had a tooth pulled today and trying not to be reliant on meds to detract myself from the mental illness being an asshole. I know. I hope you feel better, Dandy. I'm going to follow her and tell her you sent me. Okay, yarning to crafting. That would be hilarious. I love Bard Girl. I really do. If the mods can give her a shout out, they can. Even though she's not here, you can shout her out. She's hilarious. She's from Canada originally, and she's in the States, but like her stories, I won't even say anything more. You just need to ask how she met her husband. Because of her story, I joke and say, he's my husband. He's not, but you know, we like to believe. So I'll be in her chat. I'll be like, how's my husband? He's good. Everyone has all their nice romantic stories about meeting their spouses. I met my wife on World of Warcraft 15 years ago. My husband, I felt him up at the airport when he